Are you interested in holistic well-being? Do you want to claim back your health, your life, your relationship, your finance, and your own power? If so, stay tuned till this end of this video. Why? Because I am going to show you step by step how can you take back your life and take control over it and heal yourself holistically. Hi and welcome. I am Hunlang. I am a wounded healer and a life coach. I have committed my life to help people to heal themselves holistically because of my own personal experience. I have been going through a lot of traumas in my life, and most of the time, until I know this method and I know these tools, I was wondering why life is happening to me. Now, because I have the tools, I can see every time when life challenges comes to me, this is happening for me. Otherwise, before that, I used to think everything is happening to me and it is too much and I'm suffering too much and I feel miserable. Because of this, I stand here and share with you the tools that have been working for me and working for my clients, and it will work for you too. Is the first series on healing the mind and body. So my friends, keep watching and follow, subscribe me if you haven't done it already, so that you won't miss any episode that will following this, and also the last videos that I have uploaded quite much. So friends, today let us just look into how our body and mind is so interconnected. It is not functioning alone. Because of that, even when we heal, we need to heal it holistically. Mind, body, spirit, and combine all the tools that we have, like affirmation, medicines, exercises, and so on and so forth. Let us look into it little more further. Okay? So right now, let us understand that what we think is what we become. It is again and again and again said by all the philosophers, as you think, so you become. Whatever I'm thinking in my mind, my body will respond to it. Whatever I am thinking in my mind, my body will respond to it. But how many of us take this seriously? For example, if you have a stomach ache, if you have problem with your digestive system, how many of you is stopping a while, sit with it and really look at it? Where and what are you thinking in your mind that has caused this problem? So in order to heal this holistically, I have the 4R's method. 4R's method or process: recognition, revisiting, release, and recovery. Recognition, revisit, release, and recovery. First, this is a combination of medicine, of healing your thoughts, and healing your body. So, first of all, recognize that the pain is there in your body. It's already manifested in your body. That can be lower back pain, that can be your chest pain, that can be heart palpitation, it can be anything that has manifested in your body. Let us accept that and know that there is a pain there. But we have to go a little step further if you are looking for a true healing. We really revisit there. We revisit that pain. We sit there, looked at it, and that may take further into our childhood experience and childhood relationship with our parents, with ourselves, with our upbringing. That is called shadow work. Once we revisit, we see what is the root cause of it, which is that will also make our thinking pattern, our emotional pattern, our body, how it feels. Everything becomes a habit and a pattern. We revisit all those as if we are walking to a strand of thread. We are walking there and seeing it. And once we see it, we don't relive there. We observe. We observe the way we were bringing up, how we were being programmed to see ourselves, to accommodate ourselves, to validate ourselves, and how were we brought up in our physical, mental, spiritual, and holistically. Then we will come to know, okay, I have problem with mom, I have problem with dad, I have problem with my siblings, there was a problem of abuse, so on and so forth. Because the trauma that you face, especially before you're 7 years old, it's all embedded in your body. You may have forgotten, you may not remember a word, but your body always remembers. Because of that, it is important to revisit those places. Why? So that we can release it. When we revisit there, we will be able to recognize where is their starting point, where is the cause, and we will start treating it there. Remember, recognizing it, then revisiting, and now we need, after doing all the work, it's not an overnight journey. It is a process. So after revisiting it, we will try to release it. How? Can we fix it? Can we just throw it away? No. By self-love and self-compassion, by embracing it, recognizing it, embrace it, validate it. All those feelings that you have gone through, all the emotions and the experiences. First of all, you need to know everything that happened at that time to you is not your fault. Neither the fault of your parents, because what they know, their best at that time, is what they give you. What they have, they give you. Now, it is your responsibility to go back and release those patterns, those dense emotions, those cause that it is causing your sickness. And the last one, the last R is recovery. Only by releasing it gently, by embracing it with self-love and self-compassion, you start releasing it, because it sounds very difficult at releasing it, right? It is difficult only when we resist it. But when we really fall into it, recognizing it, observe it, be there as a mother is with her child, with compassion, the emotions, even the sickness, will simply pass away as we give that attention, love, and care. Then we will be having the true recovery. That is why I call it forgiveness, healing, is the byproduct of all these three processes, the 3 R's. Once you have all of this, the recovery, even the physical sickness that have manifested in your body, it will be faster. I am not saying don't take medicine. Take if it is needed. But when you do this process together, your healing will become a very holistic healing, and you will heal faster, and you will not attract it again and again and again. Otherwise, you may be able to cut the lump from your body, but it will regrow again. Why? Because the cause is still remaining inside of you. And how then this is linked with the mind, the memory of the past, and the mind and the body. Now, how can we manipulate the mind? Whatever we are thinking in the mind, it is affecting our body. Our body responds to that. It doesn't know whether true or right or good or bad. It just responds to what we are saying to ourselves, to our thoughts, to our words, to our behavior, right? So now, how can we then take care of our mind? For me, the best thing is to observe my own thoughts, the pattern of thoughts that I used to think and talk to myself. Then the other way that is working for me is replacing it with the kind of words and the kind of thoughts that I want to empower myself. Empowering thoughts and empowering words. That is called positive affirmation. When I say positive affirmation to myself, whenever I am saying this kind of words, positive words, let's say I am healthy, I'm always healthy, I'm attracting wealth, health, and love in my life. Because there is a wound and the resistance from inside, I feel it. Because of that, I'm able to observe what I'm feeling inside of me, and again I revisit it so that I can release that resistance. So we use affirmations. That is, we choose our thoughts and our words that will contribute to empowering to our healing. Not anymore by default, like all those struggling thoughts, all those thoughts that we put down ourselves, that we criticize ourselves and we blame others. No more those. We now intentionally choose our thoughts. And how can this be very powerful if you are taking medicine, my dear friends? You can even use these affirmations for the medicines and the help that you are taking. For example, years ago, when I had to undergo surgery, I use affirmation that everything is going on well. The doctors are finding the best tools, the best wisdom, and the best medicine to treat me well. And I imagine and visualize and bless that everything is going well within a span of time, and I will recover from my sickness faster than I should be. So this is how I contribute and participating in my own well-being and in creating my own health. I don't simply depend on the doctors, on the nurses, on the practitioners. I participated together in my healing. If all of us do this work, we will have much more better and better world. And how do we start to create that better world? Is starting with myself. So today is the first video of the series called Mind, Heal the Mind and Body, because the mind and body is interconnected. And how do we want to heal this? Is not piece by piece, but holistically, so that we have the holistic well-being that we all desire. In the next video, I'll talk about depression. What is the cause of depression? What kind of affirmation that you can use for depression? And what are the exercises, physical exercises, that will help to release your emotions called depression? Friends, if this video has added value to you, subscribe, like, because that helps my channel. Also, share your experience, your comments, and your insight. And please share this video, the link, with your friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I see you in the next series.